The ocean is a vast expanse of mystery, covering more than 70% of our planet. Most of us are familiar with the great predators like the great white shark or the orca, but hidden within the coral reefs and sandy flats is a killer that uses a completely different set of tools. It doesn't rely on brute force, teeth, or massive size. Instead, it relies on an intellect that allows it to become anyone or anything at a moment's notice. Welcome to the world beneath the surface, where the smartest survive.
At first glance, this patch of tropical seabed looks completely empty. There is nothing but gray sand and a few ripples from the current. But look closer at the movement in the corner of your eye. This is the hunting ground of the mimic octopus, a creature first discovered by scientists only in the late 90s. It is a master of disguise, capable of blending into its surroundings so perfectly that it becomes invisible to the untrained eye, waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
The mimic octopus, or Thaumoctopus mimicus, is not your average cephalopod. While other octopuses can change color to hide, this genius takes it a step further by changing its entire physical shape and behavior. It observes its environment and decides which persona will keep it safest or make them the most effective hunter. It isn't just camouflage, it is a calculated performance, a psychological game played under the waves where the stakes are life and death. Watch as it encounters a potential threat. Instead of jetting away in a cloud of ink, it chooses a different path. It pulls its arms together, flattens its body, and undulates through the water. To any predator watching, it no longer looks like a soft, edible octopus. It looks exactly like a venomous solefish, a flatfish that most predators avoid. By mimicking the swimming style and shape of a toxic neighbor, it walks, or rather swims, right out of danger. But its repertoire doesn't stop there. When confronted by small, aggressive damselfish, the octopus takes on an even more terrifying form. It tucks 6 of its arms into a hole and extends the remaining 2 in opposite directions. It develops black and yellow bands across its skin. In an instant, it has transformed into a sea snake, one of the most venomous creatures in the ocean. This level of mimicry requires a complex nervous system and an incredible memory for visual patterns. What makes this killer so cerdique or ingenious is its ability to choose the right disguise for the right situation. Scientists have observed that it doesn't just mimic at random, it specifically chooses to mimic the natural enemy of whatever is currently threatening it. If a predator is afraid of lionfish, the octopus becomes a lionfish, spreading its arms out like toxic spines. It is essentially using its body as a living 3D projector to display the fears of its enemies.
When it comes to hunting, the mimic octopus is equally clever. It uses its shape-shifting to approach prey without being noticed. It might mimic a harmless crab to get close to other crustaceans, or simply flow over the sand like a patch of moving algae. Once it is within reach, it discards the disguise in a flash. Its arms are lined with powerful suckers, and a sharp beak is hidden beneath, ready to finish the job that its brain started.
Most of the octopus's intelligence is decentralized. Unlike humans, 2/3 of an octopus's neurons are located in its arms, not its head. This means each arm can literally think for itself, exploring crevices and tasting the environment, while the main brain focuses on the big picture, the disguise. This biological design makes it one of the most efficient multitaskers in the natural world, allowing it to navigate complex coral labyrinths with ease. Despite its brilliance, life in the ocean is a constant struggle. The mimic octopus must deal with changing currents, habitat loss, and even more powerful predators. Yet it thrives where others fail, because it can adapt. In the face of danger, it doesn't just hide, it innovates. It reminds us that in the natural world, being the smartest is often better than being the strongest. It is a true marvel of evolution, a ghost in the water that is always one step ahead. The mimic octopus is a reminder of how much we still have to learn about the deep. Every time we think we understand the limits of animal intelligence, a creature like this comes along and shatters our expectations. It is a silent, clever, and beautiful resident of the reef, proving that the most dangerous weapon in the sea isn't a sharp tooth, but a sharp mind. It truly is the most ingenious killer beneath the waves.
As we conclude our journey into the depths, think about the incredible diversity of life that remains undiscovered. For every mimic octopus we find, there are likely dozens of other species with survival strategies just as strange and brilliant. Protecting our oceans means protecting these geniuses and the habitats they call home. Every ripple on the surface hides a story, and today, we were lucky enough to witness one of the most fascinating ones ever told. Thank you for exploring the deep with us today. Nature never ceases to amaze, and the mimic octopus is just the beginning of what the ocean has to offer. If you enjoyed this look at the ocean's cleverest predator, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the wonders of the natural world. Let us know in the comments, what's the most amazing animal you've ever heard of? Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.